Hey, Bob Stelter behind the camera, and so excited to be in the North Woods of Wisconsin and with my new friends Nicole and Hilario, serving on the volunteer team here in Wisconsin, and Rusty and Robin Ekstrom, who are ministry representatives for Minnesota and Wisconsin. And we have an incredible story to share with you of God's redemptive work.
Hey, Nicole and Hilario, we're just delighted to have you on the team. Excited that you're joining us. So why don't you tell us about your first experience with FamilyLife and just what was going on in your lives at the time?
All right, so we got married in 2000 and got divorced in 2010. And we have 5 kids, and we tried to do the co-parenting thing, and it just wasn't working. So one day on a Wednesday night, out of nowhere, the Holy Spirit inflicted me to get up and go. And so I'm telling the kids, I'm like, and my husband, I'm like, come on, we gotta go to church right now. And they're all looking at me like, oh my gosh, Mom has lost her stuff, we better just go. We had never been to this church on a Wednesday night. We'd only gone on like a couple Sundays. So we had no idea what we were walking into, and we walked in, the pastor had a look of surprise on his face, like, hey, oh my gosh, you guys are here, that's awesome. And so he said, you can either go and do this Bible study over here in this small, tiny room, or you could go over here and take this class called The Art of Marriage. And, you know, I was feeling really lost, so I looked at Hilario, and, you know, I knew what I wanted, but I wanted to know what he wanted. So I just said, well, you choose. And in my head, I'm like, please choose Art of Marriage. And he did, and I was like, yay! So we took The Art of Marriage, and we just took the 6 weeks, and that's how we came into contact with FamilyLife.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
And what happened after that? What's the exciting news that happened after that?
So after that, I mean, a couple weeks after, he proposed to me.
Yay!
Yep.
And so we got remarried in the very cafe that we took our Art of Marriage. And it really was because it gave us the tools to realize that he's not my enemy. My spouse is not my enemy.
My gift.
Yes, and he learned that I was his gift and that he wouldn't treat me that way because I'm a part of him. And, you know, it just gave us the tools that we desperately needed to break that generational curse, because we both came from divorced families, and we were desperate not to see our kids continue this generational curse. So it was a lot of amazing tools that I feel every married couple needs to have. So we've been on fire for FamilyLife and for God ever since, and that's why we couldn't not be group coordinators and coaches, because we agree with the mission: every marriage, every home. Absolutely.
Amen.
Yes.
And when's your first anniversary?
December 14th of this year.
Yay! To God be the glory.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Amen.
Yeah.
Thank you, FamilyLife.
Thank you, FamilyLife, so much, and we're going to miss you, Dennis.